At least you got sexually harassed, he says. So, I was sitting in the living room while my boyfriend was watching some YouTuber episode. In the episode, it was a silly bit where a couple goes up against two long-term friends on a newlywed style which one knows their partner best kind of thing with questions. The question at hand was if you could be the same age forever, what age would it be? And gave choices of 5, 16, 25, 64, or 78. Immediately I was disappointed with the options, because I was thinking none of these would be the ideal age I'd like to be forever. I feel like a lot of people would say 25 is a good age, but I was thinking, and said aloud, that 25 is not a great age to be a woman. At 25 you are old enough to have your brain be fully developed and all. But the amount of sexual harassment I had at 25 was significant. Not nearly as bad as when I was 16, but still. Just going to the gas station, I'd get gross comments from men, and I hated it. This is not a brag, as many of you all know. It's just existing as a woman. I was not particularly attractive. In fact, I was quite overweight and didn't take very good care of myself at the time. I made a comment that I thought that I'd probably like to be a bit older if I were going to stay one age forever. Even now, in my early 30s, I seem to have less BS to deal with on being sexually harassed on a regular basis. It's much more peaceful. Even if I am objectively more fit and take better care of myself, it seems that I get treated with a bit more respect when out and about. No catcalls, no nasty comments about what I could do with my mouth, or other grossly sexual comments directed my way. And after talking for a moment about these things, and how I think I'd rather be more like 30s if I had to be one age for the rest of my life, and boyfriend makes a comment saying, well, at least you were sexually harassed. I never got any attention. Of course I'd pick 25, and I was just flabbergasted at the lack of empathy. I just talked about how it was gross, demeaning, and something I would work to avoid. And still, he thinks it was nice or a compliment to be harassed by strangers, because he would have liked to be propositioned sexually. He can't even fathom that I hated it. Just the dude's complete lack of being able to see something from someone else's perspective is so off-putting. Anyhow, I just wanted to rant for a moment to some people who may understand that sexual harassment is, by definition, unwanted and gross.